Alright guys, so I'm facing away from the garage right now. Well, I'm facing the garage, but you're facing away from the garage right now because I don't want you to see what's in it just yet. You can see, like, right there, it's not the Firebird anymore. The Firebird is getting put on hold. And I actually recorded some of the trip going to get this car that's in the garage now, but my battery was dead, so I didn't get a whole lot, so it wasn't worth like a whole video. Sorry, there's a wasp. So I'm not gonna like take a whole lot of time. It's not very dramatic, but got something that I've been wanting to get back into: wasps. For a little bit now. Anybody who's watched my videos for a while knows that I'm into like imports and everything, because I mean I have like a whole list of videos of me doing a bunch of stuff to my old Corolla. I wish this was a Corolla. I do. It's not, but it's just as cool. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot some video of that real quick. Alright, so I shouldn't be doing this while I'm driving, so I gotta be quick. I'm on my way to pick up the new car now, and you'll see it here in just a few minutes. Alright guys, here's it is. (1990) 240 SX S13 hatch. She ain't pretty, but we about to give her a bath. So there she is, S13. Now, like I said before, I don't have much battery life, so I'm gonna take it to a car wash before I take it home, and we're gonna clean her up a bit. And here it is, a 1990 240 SX. So real quick, I got this car for $1,500. Came with an engine that was torn down and a 5-speed transmission and all the parts for the engine. That I know of, all the parts for the engine. I haven't gone through everything yet. I'm sure I'm probably gonna end up missing something, but it's fine. $1,500. It sat for at least 13 years. The state inspection run out in 2007. I'd venture to say it probably sat for closer to 14 years, but who knows. So yeah, so 1990 240 SX is in the garage now, and I mean, the camera makes it look a little better than it is. This paint, I did get it glossy again. It is nice and glossy, but the car isn't that nice. Don't be fooled. The interior, however, so it's got an S14 driver's seat, which is coming out. I got the Corbeau, it's going in this car. That and the dashboard are the only flaws in the entire interior. Even the headliner isn't stained, which is amazing. When I got the car, the only piece of interior that it was missing was the privacy cover. So I went to pick up a manual drive shaft because it didn't come with that or the cross member. I went to pick up a manual drive shaft and manual cross member, and the dude that I got it from just so happened to have the privacy cover, and he wasn't planning on using it. So he just gave it to me for free. So now this car has 100% complete. It's not all together. Most of it's there, but the kick panels aren't there. But it has 100% complete interior, and it's in really good shape. So I do plan on doing some work to this car today. It's still got an automatic transmission, and that's got to come out. I'm not dealing with an automatic. I have an automatic daily. I don't want another automatic. It doesn't have a manual clutch pedal. I don't have a master cylinder or nothing like that. It actually needs a brake master cylinder. So I'm gonna do basically a quick walk around, go over a couple things with it, and then we're gonna get to pull the transmission out. First things first, I'll show you the interior. Okay, so ignoring the mess, I sat under a tree, and I'm sure it had some rodents in it at one point in time, because there are nutshells everywhere. Under the hood, which was no longer on it, I took that off yesterday. Under the hood, in the floorboards, everywhere. Dash 240SX. It's cracked. S14 driver's seat, tearing the bolster, which is not focusing on. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. Anyways, that seat is flawless. These seats are flawless. Doors open smooth. Door panels, flawless. Oh, here's the coup de grace. Anybody who's owned any type of hatch knows about hatch struts. They're old, but they work. So here's the here's a bunch of the parts. It's not all of them. I have some in my van. But this cover, didn't have it when I got the car. This is the one he gave me for free, and it is in awesome shape. Still had the strings and everything. But yeah, all the interior paneling is all there. Everything. Every last little bit of it. So yeah, with that being said, the interior on this car is amazing. The fact that it's a full interior car, I have literally every piece of interior, is amazing to me. So with, that being the case, I'm probably going to leave it full interior. I don't know if I want to drift this car or not yet. I would love to get into drifting. I've talked about it before on the channel. It's just one of those things, I gotta figure everything out, and I'm very much an overthinker. So, but originally I had thought about putting the 350 and the 5-speed from the Firebird over into the 240, but if I'm gonna V8 swap it, I would rather fork out the money and put an LS in it. And that is, I like the underdogs, and the LS is a very common engine swap, and for good reason. It's a very, very good platform. Easy, reliable power. I love underdogs. So, like CA18s. I love CA18s, RB20s, which, RB20s, and again, they're a swap that's very popular. But still in the Nissan family. SR swaps, everybody and their brothers owned at least one SR swap 240SX. Come on. Even I had one at one point. Now, my plan for this is CA18 DET, and the reason for that is because I'm trying to build a period correct. So in 1990 in Japan, this car would have came with a CA18 DET. I don't know when they started putting the SR20s in, but I literally think it was 91 or 92 maybe. But 90 and 89 would have definitely been a CA car. So just like the A6, I want to build a car that looks like something you would see in the 90s on a Touge in Japan. I think I captured that pretty well with the A86. I'm hoping I can capture that pretty well with this one too, but the KA's got to go. I'm going to put it together and get it running and driving so that I can enjoy the car, but eventually it's going to go. So yeah. So I'm going to give you a look of the outside of the car. Overview. See, he's got clear cut fade and peel right there on the hatch. It's definitely been repainted before. It was originally like a maroon color. My camera won't focus. Focus. Okay, well, it's not focusing, but you can see. I just put the Stillies on it because it didn't have those on it. I spent a bunch of time yesterday and the day before trying to clean up the sides and the glass as much as possible. So that's why this side is so shiny. Now the engine bay. That's also something that we've got to work on. This thing is filthy. Come on now. No, this thing sat under a tree for a long time and in the grass. I'm surprised it doesn't have a lot more rust, which there's a little bit of rust, and I'll show you that here in just a second. The engine bay is disgusting. There are leaves, there are nutshells, it's horrible. I I got half of the factory airbox, which I'm not worried about that. That'll come out. I'm probably gonna have to change some fuel lines. We'll see. I'm praying, or hoping, for those of you that aren't religious, that they did not have a tank of gas in this thing when they parked it. So all I've done to this side is just hit it with the pressure washer on the way home. And after I do this, I'll insert some pictures so you can see where I've been cleaning it. It's pretty nasty. It had 13 years of tree gunk. You can see the roof. The roof is horrible. There's no shine. There's that original color. But yeah. So that is my new project. The new project for the channel. My 1990 240SX. So I am going to get started. I guess I'm gonna start on the inside first and start trying to get as much of this automatic crap out as I can, and then I'll worry about pulling the transmission out of the car. But I have a 5-speed transmission. I ordered the gasket kit and the head bolts for the KA. I'll be throwing it together soon. I gotta get brakes on this thing. I have to get a clutch and a flywheel. What else? I have to get master cylinder, which Enjuku has a Exedi master cylinder with an Exedi slave cylinder and ISR stainless braided clutch line, so auto to manual clutch line. So I'll be using that. It's like $50 I think right now. So yeah, that's what I need to order. I've already ordered the gasket kit, so that's all I have left is the pedal, which is going to be about $180, which is a little more than I thought it was going to be, but whatever. The master cylinder and all that, it's like $50 on Enjuku. Focus on me, camera. What else? I'm forgetful, but I know what all I need to get. I got a lot of it already, so we're gonna get to it. So as you can see, I went ahead and got the shifter out. Right there, nice little hole. It's actually under the camera right now. Very simple. So I've always heard that these cars are like super easy to 5-speed swap. And so far, I mean, granted, I'm just getting into it. So I'm sure there'll be some hardships, but so far, that was a lot easier than doing it on the CRX that I had. I literally just unbolted it, pulled it up, pulled a pin out, a cotter key, and popped it right off. Now all I gotta do is drop the drive shaft and pull the transmission out. For that, I have to jack it up. So I got my jack stands, we'll get to it. So the car's up on the jack stands, and I hate this garage. It's not flat. I'm actually downhill slightly in the garage, so it's a little sketchy, but better with jack stands than nothing at all. So yeah, next step is just to get the transmission out. Like I said, I've already got all the stuff out, the top out, so the transmission is just the last thing left, which is just simple as unbolting the drive shaft, unbolting the cross member and undoing the ratchet strap in the front, and she's good to go. Let's hop to it. This might end with a loud bang. I'm not sure. This automatic transmission is going to scrap, so I don't care if it gets messed up or anything. But literally, the only thing holding it right now is the drive shaft and this ratchet strap. Once this ratchet strap comes out, I can pull it forward and the drive shaft will come out. Then I gotta be quick because transmission fluid is gonna leak everywhere. That was easier than expected. That stupid thing right there is out. It is heavy. And if you're doing this at home, I suggest, if you're doing it alone, I suggest even if you have a friend, get a floor transmission jack. I don't think they're super expensive. I had one, but it was old and it broke. That was not fun at all. But it's out. That's the main thing. I still have to get the drive shaft out, which honestly I should have unbolted from the differential before I pulled the transmission, but whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now I'm just happy that thing is out. Now the transmission is out and I'm sweaty as I'll get out. I'm starting to look for parts that I need to finish the swap. Obviously I know where I can get everything, but I am on a budget and I'm trying to get at least all the 5-speed swap stuff to get it running and driving and everything before I start spending money on stuff that's not necessary, like mods and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, we accomplished our goal for the day. I'm tired. I'm probably gonna move this transmission, this Auto Tragic transmission, somewhere not in front of me. And then call it a day. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like it. See, I'm tired. Like it, leave a comment, subscribe, you know, all that jazz. Thanks for watching. Bye.